Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dice, Drinks, and Drama. I am your Dungeon Master this evening, John Heath Clark. Let's meet all the other fabulous people here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Devren Bryant, and I play Walker in Summer, aka Shiver in Winters, a Tabaxi rogue soul knife who just obtained the ability to blink because, went through some.
Got those.
See, look at that. Wonderful. Couldn't do that before. Yeah, did some special training, did a little training montage, and just like any anime character, came out with a new, sparkling, brand new move.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Macklin. Also, just wanted to, do you mind moving your camera down just a little bit, Devren? There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Hi. Were you done? I just want to make sure you're done.
Yes, I
Cool.
am.
Hi, I'm Zëk Stewart. I play Euclid Clausen, a Aasimar warlock, whom... What am I saying? Oh, Wild Magic Warlock, which is on the DM's Guild. You can find it there. Who has, as you can see on my face, these aren't tattoos. They are actually the remnants of his former patron. They are actually dead worms who have been tending to writhe about recently the closer we get to what's left of his body, which is deep down in the Underdark we're going to right now. My current patron, though, super awesome. My former character, Skim, who's a god of delirium on Theros now. And hopefully he could save my ass. Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Carter Scott Horton. That's the full name. I play Finnegan Barry Bramble, a stout halfling draconic origin sorcerer with a penchant for fireballs and counterspell, who is joining his friends because, he's a pretty stand-up guy, but also there's some family business he may or may not have to eventually deal with here in the Frozen North. We'll find out. For now, he's hiding for them, deep underground.
Hi, I'm Vic Priano, and I play Penny Despier, and I am a dwarf and cleric, and I like my patron a lot, and I think that's all for now.
Cool. All right. So, last session, we journeyed to a Githyanki bivouac, and from there into Tunarok, the city of the Githyanki, for training. First, you had to prove that you were worthy of training with the Githyanki, and each of you passed through a test. Then you went to Tunarok, where Tunaroth, where Walker learned some very important things. Do you want to share that, Devren, or shall I?
Well, yeah, I learned that my psionic abilities are linked to my emotions, and that the curse that I have always thought that was born with me is actually just a source of power, a source of dark energy, but energy nonetheless. And I've been able to channel that energy into a special move, which is why I can blink now.
Indeed. All right, so you've left the Githyanki to go back to the Underdark. And the next thing to do, another thing that was learned, what's up?
Well, I'm just curious, how was my parting with Roz?
We can do that.
The young red dragon that I befriended. I mean, he could be...
Carter, can you actually move your face this way? Sorry. There we go. Perfect.
You can move the camera, too.
A little bit down or back, either way. These are things I should have noticed beforehand, but I was panicking about my own stuff, so sorry.
Roz says, as you're leaving Tunaroth, I have a period of indentured servitude here. I cannot leave, but I have found you to be a worthy inheritor of the scales. And should we ever interact again, I am sure it will be a positive experience. Best of luck finding your great grandparent.
Oh, you added my grandpappy. You added one. I'm actually closer. My bloodline is I've got more dragon in me.
I see.
Yeah. Hey, what's your favorite like toy or flower? Something small, token wise, for no reason.
Any gold treasure. I'm a.
Oh, you're a gold guy. That makes sense. All right. Okay. Well, I got some of that on me. I'm gonna pull out like 5 gold and just be like, "Here, boy, fetch," and throw gold at him, and then walk away.
He looks at it. He looks at you, and you feel like you might have mildly damaged the relationship as your last act.
Oh.
By
I was joking. You know, we're not there yet.
dragons have a number of features, but pride is very high in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. He doesn't hate you.
Oh well.
He doesn't think it's cute.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think about what I was doing. That's okay.
What's your intelligence again?
I have a feeling like it's if I rolled a d6, it would be maximum.
Great. So it makes sense that you would misread situations. That's
Yeah. It was good. Here's some gold. Have fun. Cool.
He does look at it disdainfully for a moment, but by the time you turn around, he's picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Roz. I'll see you later.
Yep. I feel like cats and dragons have a lot of personality in common. They'll take the treat. It's too much pride, but eventually we'll take the treat. All right. So we are journeying to the dark of the Underdark, the lower dark, where things are lost for time immemorial. This is where aboleths lurk in ancient seas that have never seen the sun or any light at all. This is too deep even for the drow or duergar, right? This is where eldritch horrors that have been lost lurk, which makes sense that is where we might find the remnants of Euclid's former patron, right? And that is the goal, to traverse these ancient caverns that are largely untouched by mortal sentient things and discover what has become of Euclid's patron. Cat dragon? Sure, I'm thinking about it. Any thoughts before going there? Any discussions you want to have? I don't know that Walker got to share his revelation with the party. I just before we get into full horrors of the Underdark mode, does anybody have a thought?
Well, my crew, I have something to tell you all. Your captain is once again greater than he ever thought he ever could be. Turns out the curse is not a curse. It is a power source. All this time I've been afraid of nothing. Well, that's a weight off of my shoulders.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Afraid of nothing. Isn't fear like kind of a good thing sometimes?
Well, if it is, I wouldn't know anymore because I don't have to feel it. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
You 100% trust these Gith that you just met to tell you the truth?
Well, they've never steered me wrong yet.
All right, cool. I'm happy for you. Wait, so I got a question for you then. Do I still have to call you Shivers in winter?
In fact, no. Breaking these chains, I will now reclaim my name. I love it.
So you're gonna go be president then?
Yes.
Really?
Well, yes. That was always the goal. Yes. Figure out the reason why.
Oh yeah.
I I actually don't know anything about this, but you're president?
Oh, yes. President of a major town, Tekatawaro, one of the greatest cities on earth. Soon. I'm working on it. It will be.
It's like top 50 right now, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Up and coming.
Up and coming. I'm also a prince of the Bright Continent, which
I
my
think
brother.
that was pretty obvious.
Oh, well, you know.
That's a Rico. In a good way, not in a like rat.
Yes.
It's the sheen of your fur, personally. Like, only royal people get jeans that pretty.
It does shimmer.
Hey, I'm implying that, we all might have a little bit of royalty in us, because we're all lokers.
Yes, look at your jaw. Lovely jaw.
Yeah! It's there! Well,
I am looking at you, and that is all that matters.
Is that how you were born, though? You weren't born with the worms, were you?
Sure.
Okay.
Aren't they?
They're patron rewards.
Are they wiggling even more and more as we go down?
Yeah.
Penny up to you and starts to just poke.
As
The hand.
as Penny does this, one of the worms writhes and twists your mouth.
Zeke, you are muted, apparently.
Was I that whole time? Wonderful. So nice. My face used to change colors, right? But now it's not. And also, please don't do that again. The worms on my face changed colors because they with my new patron. Wow. Great.
It was a beautiful moment too.
It was. Oh well.
But
God damn
So-
it. Fucking technical shit.
you're going into a part of the Underdark that has no life-sustaining anything. You're packing food given to you by the Githyanki. You are going to need to bring water. It is a desolate wasteland deep underground that is famous for just the most loathsome creatures lurking in it. It's likely to be extraordinarily dangerous as well. What's up, Finn?
Before we headed out on such a dangerous encounter, we took an 8-hour long rest? You said
Sounds
hopefully?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, great, cool. Just double checking that someone else who has more brains than Finn would tell him to take a nap.
Where's the part?
You're right, and you should be. Just a reminder for everybody, last session we were voting on should we stay or should we go? And Zeke put in, should I stay or should I go? Or if I stay, then it was trouble or double.
If I say there will be trouble, and if
There
I
will be
go,
trouble. And yeah, there will be double.
Right, and so the vote was if I go, there will be double, which means this is intended to be an extraordinarily dangerous session.
Yay.
because we didn't
So-
almost all die like 2 weeks ago.
Willow wagons.
Literally last time.
Wilbo, wagons.
So, so you're heading into the deep depths. You have a general idea, Euclid. You have a fixed point in your brain. You know where it is. The path there, not so much, right? But where it is, you know.
Yeah.
Now, there are several potential paths to this location. And the Githyanki give you some of their scouting information. One of them, the one they least recommend, is through a den of Illithid. They definitely don't they say that there's enough of them there that they will utterly annihilate you if you pass through.
Right, so not that way, then.
Fortunately, the others are no less dangerous.
Great.
there is the lair of a beholder, a significantly personally powerful beholder that is vigilant and paranoid. You might be able to avoid it, but you would technically be passing through its territory. The last is the hunting grounds of Distraken, which are sonic-based pack animals. Individually not terribly dangerous, but especially when being led by one of their pack lords, deeply devastating. They don't need to see. They use sonics to look through, but their control over sonic energy is such that they can literally rupture organs and bones from vast distances simply by altering the frequencies of their screeches. You're going to need to pass through the domains of one of these things. You should discuss it while the audience votes on which of these things they should
What's the second one again?
The second one was
Beholder.
Beholder.
I just wrote Distraken in the chat.
Oh,
Should I go get a picture of the Distraken?
sure.
To put in the
Sure. So, you know, Captain, first mate, and all. Been a while since we've been on our ship.
Meow.
Hope the ogres haven't ruined it, or you know.
I'm sure Rupert or somebody is taking care of it.
Sure. Yeah. Probably like Jazz would be my guess. Anyways, yeah, we've got a crew of ogres. Don't worry. If we ever see the sun again, it'll be lovely.
Yeah, there's a lot you don't know about this. You know, we've actually fought gods, you know.
Yeah.
We won.
Yeah. We killed a god. Punched him. We killed him.
And
Anyways.
I just don't trust our chances with any of these.
No,
This is
I
dangerous.
don't like any of them, but here's the thing. I think that illithids, mind flayers, are a definite no-go. I don't know much about these Destrachans, these 4chans that hunt in packs, but I don't like their vibe, and I think that at least a beholder, we could, you know, there's 4 of us, and there's only going to be one of it. Maybe we could just...
I'm pretty bright, and I highly doubt any of them have seen the light of day or like anything outside of this basement. So going in, we pretty much have an advantage.
Against who? What?
Things that just well below all the time.
Well, thinking about that, if we went against all these Destrakan and we just, I don't know, took out the pack leader, maybe the rest would just flee and then we would be fine.
That's a big old maybe.
That is a big maybe, eh?
The
We
one
killed the beholder.
Remember to vote, chat
We
folks.
killed the beholder, right? Oh no. And this is how democracy dies, with nobody voting.
I'll make another one. It was short.
Oh no, somebody voted beholder.
Oh.
I don't
I'm
count.
pretty sure
voted beholder.
Watch Me Go is beholder.
Yes. I should have called it Behold Me. That's my bad.
It's okay.
I'm surprised Christopher Tahachin didn't work.
It is
One of
good.
us to die?
Boy, Tony.
Yeah, no, look, if I'm gonna die to any of those 3 things, I want Finn to die to a beholder. That's badass.
Oh, incidentally, that is very possible. Beholder
I'm aware.
is-
I only do magic, and he has an anti-magic cone. This is not gonna be fun.
It's more the death and disintegration rays.
All the air kind of slowly comes out, and I kind of drift off, and it's nice. Like it's
All right.
that or something.
You decide to go past the lair of the beholder. Now, you're going through a section of the Underdark that is waterless, fungusless, utterly devoid of life, except for this one lurking eye-covered monstrosity. Now, the hope is to somehow avoid it. but they are extraordinarily paranoid. And they are extraordinarily perceptive. What's that?
Since a beholder is technically synthetic, it is created by the dreams of another beholder, would it be a paranoid android?
No. We don't do Radiohead references here.
Not yet.
Isn't that technically a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference that Radiohead was referencing?
Oh, and oh, now I'm thinking about Alan. Anyways, okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Isn't it Marvin? Anyway, I don't remember.
No, Marvin's his name, but he was voiced by Alan Rickman.
Yeah, so sad.
How
Late and
great is it in here? And like, is he more of somebody that like can feel things, or is he more dependent? He has a lot of that.
He does. From what I understand, beholders have at least 11.
That's too many eyes.
I think it's 9 many eyes.
I'll go back.
Well, where
What?
is
Don't-
the
Give me something.
I can,
exit?
I can
it's-
so
Hey.
that we're sorry.
It's directly behind him.
So,
Through his territory.
okay. Don't most beholders like want something? Don't they aren't just mindless killing machines, right?
They're not.
Oh, no.
They're not. I thought they were.
No. They make choices. They collect things. They like.
Yeah,
They
choices
like to
like
behold. It's weird
what
with
to
this
eat,
one.
what to put in its mouth, what to chew, what to kill with its eyes.
Guys.
You know, choices.
Guys,
What?
monsters think I'm sexy.
You are not fucking this thing.
No, but I could lead it along.
I'm sorry, Captain. You get the decision in the end whether he fucks this thing or not. But
Well,
What?
my
No,
vote is against it, and I'm
I
not
get
down with this.
Maybe no one will have to fuck the monster because I
What?
can just talk to the monster if it's not a blood.
Neither of you are doing this. Neither
What?
of you are fucking this monster. Stop it.
People like me
No.
too.
You know, this sounds like another choice.
You just said that it likes to behold things, and we're pretty. So
Excuse me.
Here are the 4 choices I'm.
behold me.
Guys, I'll let Penny speak, and then
First thing.
Penny, you were saying?
Can also go really fast in the dark.
Oh, that makes sense.
So if
I mean,
a little sneak.
I could go really fast in the dark, yes.
So the 4 choices I'm hearing are talk to the beholder, attack the beholder, sneak past the beholder, and seduce the beholder.
this was that's more of like a contingency plan
Just gonna
Sir
let
Master?
I'm gonna let the chat vote, and I think
of the dungeon. Oh, chat. Oh no.
my tummy is a bad tummy, and I have to run to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
I will be right back, but I should be back by the time this vote is.
I got talk, I got talk, I got attack, I got sneak, and what's the last one?
The deuce.
I think
It would be just my luck that Finn dies because I'm being a meme lord.
Seducing the beholder.
I
It
mean,
goes 2 minutes because John's gone to the pee-pee hole.
to the pee-pee hole with you. All right.
Oh,
So many choices. Oh no. Oh no. Guys.
Well,
Guys.
I'm just really curious.
Thank you.
Is there anything I should know about all of you?
God damn it.
That I'm gonna die. That's all you need to know. Finn's gonna die. 12? We've never had this many votes on anything.
13. I mean, just all Ryan just spending all of their channel points.
I
Is Ryan even here?
believe it.
I can't even
I
see
don't
who's here
know.
right now because I'm in a different mode.
You're in the different mode?
Ryan's not here.
Ryan is not here. Someone else is spending all of their 15. 15? You want to see me die that bad?
You both get a crack at this.
Ezra, you're not.
Hey, he talked.
He's back. I love it. 16 votes.
I know.
But
I'm about. I'm so. No. Okay. Well, this is democracy, I suppose.
this is how democracy dies.
No stuff.
Thunderous applause.
With 20 more votes than viewers. Much more votes than viewers.
I feel like it's a metafictional thing, and you haven't ever mentioned that. That's the unspoken word.
All right, I think we've
Actually,
too long on the votes now.
Yeah, Kezrak, you caught up.
Yeah.
It's democracy. It is. I mean, who was it?
We can assume he kissed back is going to win.
Yes. There's no way.
So.
I mean, I've said.
Except I'm just excited to see because it's going to tell us who spent 1,000,000 points on the thing, right?
That's what I want to know. I want to know who's signed my.
Alexandrian Empire spent.
Alex.
It was.
Of course it was you, Alex. Of course.
Okay.
Huzzah! All right.
Group effort.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't put on the voting music. That's why we've been having less votes. I'm not turning the voting music.
Everybody.
Less votes.
It's
All
my
over.
Right.
fault.
They just believe in you.
We got 1,000,000,000 votes. All right. So, I am very excited for this improv exercise of justifying. You need to somehow justify that the best plan is for Finn to try to seduce this beholder. Good luck, y'all.
Ready?
All right.
So it sees in the dark, right? That's probably not a good idea to sneak past it. It's a beholder. Its whole job is to behold, right?
And who is the best to behold?
All right, buddy, you go ahead. You know what?
Now, while Finn is distracting the beholder with, what do you call it? I call it nonsense, but what do you call it?
My devilishly good looks.
That's what he calls it. With his distracting, with his devilishly good looks, what will ye be doing?
Right. We
Not last, right?
possibly sneak him past?
Maybe, perchance. Wait, no, if you're just sneaking past, though, then, like, how do I get out of that situation that I volunteered myself for?
I
mean,
thought you were. I thought like after.
you
What is
follow.
it called?
I was firm. That's the poor choice of words. I was, I said from the beginning that I would not have coitus with the floating eyeball.
I feel like you don't need to assert your boundaries with us necessarily, but
Oh, I do with that one.
No. Well.
Well, Walker, would you rather?
you and 18 eyes.
My tongue is barbed. I don't think it'll enjoy the
Oh
licking.
god. Alright. Okay.
I don't know, some people are really into that kind of stuff. Never want to kink shame.
That's true too, but I don't think we'll get the chance to ask.
That's yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Wish me luck. I'm.
Wait, do you have a plan to get out?
No, you need more than luck, and I'm gonna actually.
Does the chat have any ideas? A couple of them have had ideas, but I don't know if they're serious.
I have an idea for seduction. I don't have an idea for how to get Finn out of the sticky situation.
Oh,
Do you wait?
man.
What?
You got that one.
Then
What?
I'm gonna cast my cantrip guidance on you
Thank you.
because I don't believe in you.
I don't believe in me either. I'm gonna die down here.
Well, here's the thing: if you figure out by seducing the beholder what it wants to let you pass, maybe we can get that for you.
Ah,
So like it'll be recoiled by his like is any. I hope. Actually, no. That's a really good point.
And to be fair, it's been lonely for quite some time down here, you know? It's probably not seen anyone in a while. So, like, I might be, like, super into it.
I haven't even seen a mushroom down here.
Oh, Penny, when we go upstairs, we'll take care of that. Now we're going to get deeper downstairs. We're all good.
Now,
all right.
worst comes to worst, I still have this, and I forgot that I have that little puffball thing. So, like, if, remember the puffball bum?
Yeah, we got a lot of strange things that year.
Okay, so you guys aren't gonna just abandon me?
No, take the puffball.
Oh.
Maybe then you can just, like, poof your way out.
What does it do? What's the puffball bomb? You don't know. You just got a puffball that does stuff. Anyway, you know what? I mean, we're bringing it this hard already. I'd go for it, man. Get real close, get, like, up in its face, getting, like, you know, right before it, whatever, and then just knock it out, take its wallet off the shelf and run.
Oh, I feel dirty. All right, okay.
You gotta feel dirty.
So you're beginning to approach the outer edges of the beholder's lair. You can tell because the walls cease being natural and they become very clean cut, which is, of course, the response of the beholder's disintegration eye beam, making this into a layer that more befits it. Written in many languages, etched in the wall is... This is the layer of Zëk, the palindrome. And none may enter. And it's written in every possible language. Turn back or be disintegrated. And I'll write the name.
I cast disguise self on myself, and I don't change my height or anything. All I do is I change my hair to look like stalks that end in eyeballs, sort of a Medusa vibe. And I give myself a very seductive little eyeball that opens right here.
Great.
I cast Shadow Veil, which gives us all pass without a trace for everyone else. And I, like, slap Finn on the back. I'm like, go get him, Tiger. And then we slink off into the shadows.
Oh, thanks for the anonymous sub.
Thanks for the sub. That's so nice.
Okay.
So, as you go in, you hear grumbling and mumbling, as if something is talking to itself. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, Finn. Though you're walking, do you want to call out? Do you want to try to surprise it? What do you want to do?
I go, oh no! Where is my contact lens? I've been looking for it forever.
What's this? Something says. And then floating in is a horrifying, multi-eyed monstrosity. Who's there? Who has invaded the lair of Zëk the palindrome?
Oh, hi, I'm no one. Nice to meet you.
It floats above you and looks down and says, "Can this be? No, you are here. You must be someone. I have not imagined you. I can't have imagined something so..."
No, I'm very real. I just thought you gave me an invitation. You said no one may enter, and I've been looking for my contact lens for like a week now.
The beholder does not know how to interact with this strange prevarication. This is either performance or deception. Do it.
Okay, great.
What is it?
And yes, I did totally steal that from the Odyssey, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And you know, considering you're trying to seduce, you are showing off massive balls in this approach. So good job.
17 plus 421 for my, I'm not proficient in either. Let's say it's a performance, though.
This is the dumbest thing that anyone that's entered my lair has said. But, and it smooths back one of its eye stalks, strangely intriguing. What made you think that that would work? And why shouldn't I just disintegrate you where you stand?
I mean, I'm fun to look at?
All the eyes turn towards you and say, I'm not sure that that is or isn't true. What makes you fun?
I've got a very can-do attitude, and you know, since I'm no one, people just kind of, you know, do what they want.
It continues to look at you and says, no one. And yet, you are a draconically imbued halfling, much like the servants of the hated Thavabaroth.
Oh, no, not at all. Why would I serve? What's a Thavabaroth?
Make a deception check.
I technically don't serve her. 17 plus 4, 21 again.
Another fail, because the difficulty of all these is 22.
Jesus.
Do you need help? I can like.
Wait, I have guidance.
Guidance!
Yes.
I have guidance.
Guidance both times.
I just I don't care about the first one. I also have inspiration.
I can keep giving it to you if you need it.
Well, no, because guidance is touch, isn't it?
I can find a way.
So mostly the way I do guidance, just so everybody knows in the future, it's got its concentration, or it's got a duration of a minute. So it has to be a task that you can complete in a minute from the casting. I'll let it go this time, but that's just the normal way to do it, right?
Yes.
So that it's not just every check gets plus D4, right?
Yes. Oh, no. I mean, that's...
No, it was about
one and done.
It was re-upping it was the concern. Since
It's fine. Why don't you...
I rolled a 3, so that's 24.
Great. I've already, after all of that, forgotten what you said as a lie. If you could do that for me again.
I said, what's a Thavabaroth?
Oh, you must be ignorant, you poor, delicious little thing. So stupid to come into my lair, to lie to me, and then to not even know your heritage.
Oh, god damn it. You're just gonna die. Hate.
See, the other problem here is now I have to justify being attracted to this mess. The beholder is clearly very distracted by Finn's shenanigans. And if you all want to try to sneak past, now is the time. With a, you're going to have advantage. So the difficult and plus 10. Though the difficulty is 22.
Advantage plus 10. Gotcha.
Thank you, critical cultist. I appreciate that. Our halfling sword is attempting to smooth talk a beholder.
Smooth talk. I don't think there's a seduction involved. It's more just, you know...
I'm here.
There's no end to this plan. It was truly a step 1 when there should have been at least 5 steps.
It's a great step 1, though. I got a
great step 1. You've committed.
All of you guys get a 22 or above?
I got a 33.
Yeah.
27.
Waiting on Penny.
No, it was a stealth check, right?
Yeah. With advantage.
With advantage.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
No, 25, okay. I
You
got
guys
a 1.
You guys are at the other edge where you need to go. At this point, it's just Finn getting out. And the beholder, Finn, you suddenly feel a strange pressure on the top of your head. You feel your hair parting, and you realize you're being petted with telekinesis.
I lean into it.
A kinetic ray to pet you. You are certainly quite adorable, regardless of anything else. Zelixalis the palindrome appreciates your cuteness.
Wolf.
Wolf?
Wolf. I mean, you pet me. I thought you had a pet thing. It's okay. I don't judge.
I am just unaware of this. Regardless, you're adorable, and I have made my decision. You shall stay here with me for all eternity, being fed by that which I hunt, and I shall pet you and think you're cute and come up with an appropriate name for you. I think it's Harryfoot.
Harryfoot?
Yes!
I love that. Hey,
I love it too! You shall stay forever as my adorable pet.
Ixalix? Can I call you Ixie?
Zelixaliz.
Zixie? You
My
Zexy.
name is Zelixaliz the Palindrome! It is a fantastic name!
Your backwards and forwardness, oh palindromic.
Yes.
I have news that it's really gonna upset you. I don't want to tell you because you think I'm cute.
Yes.
I can't stay with you forever.
Oh, I assure you, you can.
I'm gonna die, like one day.
No. Once you're getting close to dying, I'll just turn you to stone.
Oh,
Hey, how close are we?
so I just look cute? It's not my personality?
I'll address that in just a second. I'm gonna answer Euclid's question.
Yeah.
You guys want to be more than 120 feet away from it, otherwise it can hit you with its eyes.
Cool.
And you're on the other side of its lair. I think you can hear all this, but not see it. Especially since
Great.
any lights would have had to have been turned off if you wanted to sneak past.
Because I have a solution now, but
You're all in psychic communication if Walker...
Are we? I thought Vin is too far away. Let me check. Oh, it's 1 mile.
Mmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was a perfect Skype call.
It's wild. It is much further than I thought it was. All right. So yeah, for the next 4 hours,
You're in communication.
We're in communication.
Great.
So there's something you wanted to say, Euclid?
I mean, I can just banish it for a minute if I can get close enough.
Well, it's distracted. I mean, I don't understand how you could. This is the perfect opportunity. Yes. How are you gonna banish it?
like, if it,
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, what else am I gonna have to do?
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying if it doesn't work, then we're fucked, right? This is like
Oh.
a hard.
It said it's gonna turn me into a statue, so
Alright, fine,
move
fine,
quick.
Alright.
No, it is your attitude that is beautiful, and yes, your body is also adorable.
Oh.
So what we would do is make sure you're in an exceptionally cute pose. Well, I petrify.
I think you'll get bored of that.
Well, yes.
So,
But
Well,
it
I
will
mean-
take me for some time, which is better than this eternal loneliness.
well, hold on. 1 second. And I say hold on telepathically as well. Hold on. What if I went... Do you trust me in my cuteness?
No,
Oh.
we're just getting to know each other.
No, I just...
I've got it. There's an easy way for me to trust you. Very easy. And it points one of its eye beams at you and fires a bright pink ray.
Oh no.
Can you make a DC 16 wisdom save for me?
I don't know, can I? Let's
Hopefully you
find
can.
out. This is, I'm using that inspiration that damn fine cup of streaming bought for me. Thank you so much. 19 plus 0.
You are not charmed.
Yeah.
Would you like to pretend to be charmed?
Oh, you know.
That is a deception check, DC 22.
You've got this.
That is...
Got that inspiration money.
18 plus 4.
Ooh, 22.
Oh, I can trust you, for you are bedazzled by my beholderness. Don't
Your
you
eyes
feel
are
the
so
love?
What?
Exactly. Now, what was it that you needed me to trust you for now that I can easily and intimately trust you? And once again, you feel strange pressure on your back as it's stroking your spine.
I was just saying, well, if I'm gonna be boring, I don't want to bore you, so maybe if I'm cute, I know what other cute things are, and I could go find cute things for you.
Well, but then I wouldn't have you, and you're so very adorable, and I'm hardly tired of you yet. Maybe we'll do that in 20, 30 years once I start boring of your adorableness.
Oh, well, I don't want you to get bored of me. I want you to think of me in my prime, and I'm scared I'm gonna get old and ugly. So if I can provide cute things to you forever, then, you know, that would make me feel better.
You say you know the location of cute things. Are they nearby?
Oh, they're in the middle, Dark.
Very well. It's decided. I shall accompany you to these cute things, and once you reveal their location, I shall petrify them, and you shall help me carry them back.
Okay.
All right. The beholder says, "Lead the way."
I'm gonna walk towards the illithid.
You're gonna walk to the illithids. Sure, you know the location of the illithid elder brain nearby.
Fuck. Are you following it?
Guys, just run. Just run.
Run where?
Just go.
It bobs after you as you head towards the illithids, and it says, "So, what brought you to the lower dark all by yourself? What's a nice halfling like you doing in a place like this?"
Oh, well.
Bobbing ahead of you as it's talking. It's behind you, isn't it? Never mind.
I told you I was looking for my contact. I got a friend who's well, kind of in debt with that big old worm that waits. So I was looking for someone to put me in contact with the worm.
You are looking for the remnants of the worm that waits?
Oh, yeah.
Zelixaliz dislikes this, for of course it is my dread enemies that feed on the devouring carcass of that thing.
I hate it. I was gonna try and destroy it.
Well, good. Then perhaps you will remove the power source of the Feyrim twins.
Well, I'm not as powerful as you. I'm just cute. Could you do it?
You are, as this conversation is reaching this point, nearing the edge of the illithid's zone. You can smell the putrid, exposed flesh that they use to cover their walls. And indeed, you see one or two of their famed sphincter doors. Yes, this is canon. As you pass by nearby entrances. Yes, there's sphincters. Sphincters are the doors. This is official Dungeons and Dragons stuff. And to open them, you need to tickle them.
That's the Underdark. I hate the Underdark.
I don't remember what
place. Nothing good
Underdark
happens.
loves you.
Nothing good happens down here.
This boulder is real and he lives in the West Village.
You.
Oh no!
Oh my god, I've met this guy.
I up it even one further and I say piano bars, not karaoke bars.
Yeah, he's been to Marie's Crisis at least
525
once a week for the past 40 years.
He's told me to
Trying to
shush
get a spot at the piano.
Oh yeah, he doesn't sing. He just stares at all the boys.
And tells me to shush.
Sorry.
All right. He says, there's very strange sights. Are you sure we're going in the right direction?
Oh no! I mean, I know it's generally up.
So at this point, you are all within the range of the Kawaii Illithids, apparently.
We're gonna take that and roll with it?
No, they are terrifying and awful.
Nani?
What?
Precisely. What?
That's what they're doing the entire time. They're just all over there, like just pushing their tentacles aside to like put their fingers up, like.
Are you going to try to get the attention of the illithid? The rest of you guys can also do this because Finn is being watched. Right? There's like 10 eyes on him and 2 watching the rest of the place.
Cool.
Right? So, do you guys want to try to do something to get this beholder off Finn's train?
I mean, I could go to the like illithid camp and send out a, I don't know, psionic warning beacon, be like, oh no, a beholder's attacking, and hopefully cause, you know,
Great.
it's like Godzilla versus King Kong up in here.
Like this big and Godzilla's like this big, but whatever.
And that's exactly what the movie's gonna be like. I'm like, you know, that thing is a nuclear beast that shoots a
Yeah, and also, Donkey Kong's a voyeur without consent, so he can get fucked.
That's the plan for the illithid, right? Or for the beholder, right? Anyway, sorry.
That's in game.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. Why not Zoidberg, famous illithid? Sorry. Excuse
Actually,
me.
yes.
Walker, that's not part of your official suite of psionic abilities. You're gonna have to explore your curse to try to send out a blast of psionic attention to people in a large distance. How do you want to do that?
I am going. Does this crystal that I have, does it amplify my psionic ability?
Who knows? You want to find out?
I do want to find out. I want to focus my psionic abilities on this crystal. What can
Pull
I
out the
do?
crystal and you begin to focus. It twitches and moves in your hand, right?
Hmm.
And you feel a strange awfulness within it. And it indeed connects to your psychic abilities, but at what cost? All right, so that's the first thing you're doing. Is there anything else you learned about the way that you tap into this power? So, which is what?
With my emotions, yes.
Right. So, what are you going to do to try to send out this warning beacon?
All right. So, let's see. I was like, what is that word that I don't ever feel? Fear.
Yeah.
So you're going to tap into your fear?
I'm gonna tap into fear. I need alert. So I'm afraid.
So if you do this, your claws become a gangrenous yellow, the psionic claws, and latch around the crystal, and you feel the psionic energy beginning to fill your skull, and it's about to burst out in an aura of warning. So make a charisma check. So just adding your charisma modifier with advantage.
Woohoo.
Dang.
Advantage. Oh, that's a nat 20.
A burst of energy goes out, and at that point the sphincters relax and open up, and as they do,
Who?
brains with
Why?
legs, intellect devourers, sometimes called brain puppies, begin to emerge.
Oh, fuck. Run.
They are loping out. They're very far from the rest of you, but they're quite near Finn. And the very first thing they do is what they always do, which is attempt to incapacitate everything nearby.
But he's got Daddy though.
What?
Does Daddy not have time to react?
He will. My intention for this beholder, I might have even
Daddy
used
first.
was not binary, because it does not have any gender. But it's
That's how I appear.
but
I behold. I do not wish to be beheld.
He's
sorry,
covered in scarves.
I don't want to be.
That's if it were a bisexual
Come,
bubble,
but not perceived.
right?
Oh, you got me. All right. I didn't need to be called out that hard. Okay.
All right.
Um,
Finn. I'm so sorry. Can you make a DC 12 intelligence save?
Oh no. No. No, his enemy.
I have to subvert reality to fucking save your ass.
Okay, I haven't used the one reroll that we all get.
Yeah. Go for it.
That was a 13 minus 2, 11.
Well, wait. Do you still have your advantages, your inspirations from other people?
Well, I used my inspiration from other people. I didn't use my one a day inspiration.
You have 3 inspirations from other people.
Did I get 3?
Yes.
Wow, buddy. Also,
Well, then I used another one of those, which gave me a 19 minus 2, 17. Thanks for voting to kill me and then keep me alive. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's my job.
Okay, so sorry.
Great. So, the beholder says, "Oh no! Danger! I'll save you from them as I defeat them," and he's going to shoot you with his petrification.
Shoots me?
Yeah, to protect you. Make a DC 16 Dex save.
great. I'm going to cast. Whenever this is done, I'm going to cast Banishment on the fucker.
Well, he's about to be covered in mind flares.
Oh, then we're fine.
Using another inspiration that the chat gave me. That was a 10. That's a 17 plus 4, 21.
21. Great. You're not beginning to turn to stone.
Thank God.
At this point, you hear the footfalls of soft feet on bare flesh, which is, of course, the Illithids walking in this location. The Beholder is shooting disintegration beams, shattering intellect devourers. As Illithid are arriving, it's grabbing the edges of the sphincters with its telekinesis rays and closing it, doing its best to protect its new pet from this terrible attack.
Who wants an initiative so he can take the dash action?
Great. We don't need to roll initiative if you're running.
Yes. Running.
Great. You hear the sounds of the vast, malevolent, pitched battle happening behind you as you run back to your friends and start heading deeper into the Underdark.
Hold on.
As I run, Finn drops this guy's self, turns over his shoulder, and goes, "All I wanted was to be held."
Die. Alright, I just tear your cloak off of you.
Everyone dies.
18d6 psychic damage.
Just in case. Just in case he survives, I'm going to tear off your cloak, and I'm going to light it on fire with my Eldritch Blast, and then chuck it to the ground in front of it and stamp it out and be like, "There you go, you're welcome. Alright, let's go."
Great.
Yeah.
So, you hear the screaming, "I am Zelixalis! I am indomitable!" As you go deeper into the caverns, the echoes recede.
I hope he
You
doesn't
find
survive that battle.
I feel like this is almost a dine and dash, where like you're like, "Oh, yum 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 yum," and then you're like, "Haha, bye."
Great.
And it was delicious.
Hey, Euclid,
What?
you could have grabbed the scarf.
I thought you like disguise yourself around the scarf.
I dropped my disguise self.
I mean, he did not see you drop the disguise self. It was
No,
like,
but my mom made that for me.
We'll have to come back.
fine,
So we'll
fine.
just
And sewn it. No, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just feeling weird
Like,
because
not like it fashion-wise, or
no.
what was your deal? Was it the worms?
I thought you were.
Was it the worms?
There were no worms. Oh, that reminds me though.
There's definitely worms.
The toothy eyeball mentions whose name I will never remember and don't have to anymore.
I feel like it's really rude. Like, at least remember his name.
We didn't even kiss.
I've done a lot more and not remembered somebody's name, let me tell you.
Thank you, Captain. Anyways, the palindrome mentioned the worm that waits and some twins that are getting power from it, and he hated them. And for a second, I was like, maybe you could get rid of them, and then hopefully he died.
Or
It died.
hopefully he didn't die and he took care of it for you and now he's looking for you, but then you can reveal that we're all friends and then it might work out.
No.
That is a future that we will get to if that is the future we get to.
Like,
So,
I'm just saying, what's our plan if that happens? Like, he's pretty big and they're pretty small.
That's why
That plan is that hopefully he's really weak. If he does survive, and then we stab out his eyes.
Yes,
But
but
he
he's
loves
very
you.
smart.
No, he doesn't. He pet me.
Smart.
I'm sorry. Have you ever been pet through telekinesis?
Hell yeah. Oh,
Not
pretty
yet.
I read a really good book about that, and it's nice. And just saying,
No, it's
do you
not.
want to know what it's like? I can do it.
It's
Ooh,
not.
you're gonna have to
not.
tell me
Like
about
a
this.
totally like not
It's
weird,
weird.
way I can do it so you know.
I would.
It's so weird.
I've just met you. I'm like,
No, but like in
Inter-
a totally platonic sense, just so you can have it happen.
Come on, stroke me.
I'm
"All
sorry.
right, you can get Captain Kitty Cat over here. I can hold off on that.
So she obviously does.
Ah. Purrs that rumble out of me, deep, resonant.
Ah.
just
They
really
echo
goes
off the
into it with
walls.
the mage hand.
Oh, shh, shh.
It's more of like a spreading action.
Well, you think you can hear us over that battle over there? We've just walked like a mile. Come on, it's fine.
But we needed to do some like regrouping.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with the little TLC.
So, these twins are using your dead god's body as a power source.
Finn, do you remember what he said they were twins of? Does
Finn
Carter?
definitely does.
Okay, does Carter?
I remember what they look like, and I remember you said the word, and I was like, oh, it's those.
Make an Arcana check for Finn.
Okay.
He remembers.
The philandrum? That's a nat 20. Swear to my homebrew god Gwyr.
Oh, it's a god you made.
Yes.
I don't know why I became a London British there for a second. I might have heard that. That was weird.
Oh, it's you, mate. Is that right?
Good evening. So if it's Arcana, that would make it an 18.
Natural 20.
It's an 18.
Finn? No. Natural 20 is always a spectacular success.
What are you?
At your turn.
How? You remember everything there is to know about the Faerim.
I have a little That's So Raven moment. We're like,
I think it's actually we're
thought it was
gonna
Johnny
have it be a That's So Raven moment, but like in world, like you have a connection to like share draconic knowledge.
oh.
Wow.
Right?
So, yeah. I prefer
Like,
Johnny
oh-
Mnemonic as the reference. I just want to say
Right.
it again. It's
Or for my World of Darkness people, it's like Mimesis from the were lizards called the Makole. Great. So,
yes. I got you.
deep pull for anybody else. Any
Just me.
werewolf?
I think
breeds
it's
friends?
probably.
Anyway, so you remember that the Faerim are ancient, horrifying psionic monstrosities that feed on the minds of those around them. And
I just remembered the Faerim are these horrible monstrosities that feed on the psychic energies of those around them.
which would make those that feed on something like the body of the worm that waits,
Which would make
extraordinarily
those
dangerous.
that feed on something like the body of the worm that waits
extraordinarily dangerous.
extraordinarily dangerous.
In fact, these things are so dangerous, they overthrew ancient empires just to destroy the humans on the surface out of spite.
These things are so dangerous that they overthrew ancient human empires just out of spite. I might be paraphrasing that last memory a little bit.
You only missed one word.
Like, are we talking spite or boredom? Because like I feel like those two things can be really.
Both.
Like,
Wait.
wiggle room.
They feed
Wow,
off of psychic energy. I am psychic energy, and I'm delicious and regularly. Oh God, they're gonna have me for
Are
lunch.
newly
Wow.
psychic.
Sorry.
Like, you still have your previous state.
I'd also see, how does it feel for once to be the eaten and not the eat? That's the wrong word.
Eater?
Eater? That's it.
You're an
Thanks.
eater.
You finished that joke for me and I really enjoy it. Thanks. We broke Devren. I worry.
The Oh, it's not a good feeling. I'm not gonna lie. Funny though, very funny.
So think twice next time you eye up a goblin. Or a halfling.
You're right. I should think between barbecue or mustard.
Y'all
So-
got it?
So do you you there walking encyclopedia all of a sudden, do you know where we can find them?
Oh.
Well, I
Well,
guess
but Euclid does. You know this. Euclid knows the location of this thing underground.
Euclid's
yes,
busy
that's
typing
right.
a response in the chat to someone who
I
said
am.
that Zeke has a lovely
Thank
voice,
you.
which we all agree.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I'll let Dragon hear that. Thank you.
I mean, if you want to commission an audiobook from Zeke, I'm sure Zeke would do it.
I am a voice.
Excuse everybody. We have to pause the live stream for potential job.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm gonna.
We got
hold
a
on,
network, guys. One
send me
second.
Send me a
The
message.
number one rule of Dice Drinks and Drama is if you must flirt or promote, everything pauses.
Yeah. So you can send me an email at homebrewednews@gmail.com. Yeah, anytime.
I love how you've become a
Yeah.
late night radio host.
Yeah,
Now that
anytime.
your
Thanks so
voice
much.
is soothing. You're
When did we get that email? That's not important. I will ask you off stream.
We've had that for a while, just for homebrew.
Oh, I don't know anything.
Oh, there's reasons I have rage.
So, we've already lost the thread so much. We're going to take our 10-minute break now, and then we will head to the lower depths.
Ooh, see you guys soon.
we beat a boulder.
And almost die for you.
Yeah, you
We got a
almost-
boulder beat.
You did the work, and I
Did.
have respect now. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really know how you're gonna do, and then I was like, oh, like I don't think it's entirely under your control, but like, props.
I mean, the fact that I got 3 extra inspirations definitely helped.
Maybe
I mean, I was waiting there.
Definitely.
I was waiting there the whole time to subvert reality to make you work, but you didn't need it. You were
I
a
didn't.
god, man.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't roll
I
anything
feel like
lower
that's
than
a
a
little
10.
too much, but like, I think that God will.
Are you saying that
Don't say God's in vain.
What?
I can, okay, I made Gwir, I can say Gwir in vain.
Oh, this is out of character now. Alright,
Totally in character.
Are we in character?
I thought we were when I said that.
I thought you said bye-bye. I thought we were on a break.
Well, we are now. Goodbye!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dice, Drinks, and Drama. We are going into the deep, deep Underdark. We just dealt with a beholder in the least combat-y way possible, and are now heading to deal with some Feyrim. Now, do we want to continue the game of telephone, Finn, about what the Feyrim are like? We'll discuss their physical.
I like the translation.
But the first thing that's going to happen is very exciting. We're traveling into a zone that is mutated by the worm that waits. We're using the Far Realm Effects table from Tasha's to create some random Far Realm chaos. And even more exciting, we're going to use this metal D100 from Misty Mountains Gaming in order to do it. I thought that might be fun. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, as you travel through the Underdark, bam.
That's a lot of noise. I liked it.
Oh, no more. Isn't it shiny? It was a Christmas gift.
It's a giant golf ball.
All right. There are 4 of you, so I need a D4.
John, can we see your face again?
Yes.
Back to me.
Come back to us.
Thank
Love
you.
it. Thank you.
All right.
I'm just gonna talk in ASMR the rest of the time because someone
I know, right?
said my voice was nice.
Finn. You begin to hear strange murmurings, offering you power if only you were alone. They become increasingly loud to you, as though echoing off the walls, even though you can tell you're walking in silence. Can you make a DC 13 intelligence save for me?
Why? You and the intelligence.
You can go look up the Far Realm effects on page 150.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
So I've used all of the inspiration that chat gave me. Thank you. Ooh. I'm not gonna use my reroll because I've used inspiration in the last 3 rolls. I got a 12 minus 2, 10.
Great. What's your strongest melee attack or melee spell attack that doesn't take a spell slot?
Melee spell attack. The strongest would be if I used my green flame blade in conjunction with those beautiful fiery claws that I got from Perforos in Polynesia.
You suddenly see a horrible eldritch monster right in front of you, and in pure instinct, you attack.
Am I rolling?
Yes, please.
It's a 12 plus 8, math 20.
Great. What's your armor class, Euclid?
Great. You got me.
Great.
It's fine.
So, out of nowhere, Finn bursts into flame, screeches some horrible noise, and claws into Euclid's back.
Great. Thanks. Sorry. More accurate.
That'll be a slick
He's great.
22.
22? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, wait. I forgot to finish taking a long rest before this. There it is. Okay. Well. All right. Well, all right. 22 off. You get 22 damage? I'm still up. Don't worry about that.
But that's... I'm sorry. I rolled very...
Then you see, Finn, that the horrible eldritch abomination you slashed was Euclid.
Oh, Yipple. Yipple. I'm so sorry. Euclid, I'm...
That stings.
Would you like something on that? Would you like something?
Oh yeah, great. Anything. You have anything for that? That'd be great.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 3. And let's see how it goes. Whoa, exit out of that menu, and it's gonna be, you get 12.
12. I think. Oh, thank you. That's much better.
As the pain...
I'm gonna turn around and just clap you over the side of the head. What?
I'm sorry. You looked like you were, I don't know, this weird, cloudy miasma, sort of a color out of space. It was uncomfortable.
Well,
So
maybe.
when you see things, you jump at them?
It made me jump and I slashed.
Let's lead with our words from now on, just to make sure, eh?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, I meant to. I just didn't know it was you. I thought you were a bad thing.
Look, I'm not going to accept your apology right after you clawed a hole in my back. We're going to
Yeah,
wait on that one, and we're going to not talk for a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Is that
How
fine?
about you walk in the front? How about
Yeah, let's have you walk in the front.
And as you
Okay.
begin walking more, that's when you see ancient Cyclopean ruins and runes, both R-U-I-N-S and R-U-N-E-S. They are...
I can't see it. Someone subscribed. I mean, someone followed, and I can't see what their name was, but thank you for following.
So, there are etchings of all manner of the secret history of the worm that waits here. Ancient, forgotten histories of the origin of the worm. Now, as you know, Euclid, the worm that waits is what created the initial civilizations of this world tens of thousands of years ago. The original Tabaxi, the original Sahuagin, and the now extinct rock dwarves, which are a bit like dwarf Earth Ganassi that had that had beards of stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's stuff to learn here, but you worry that it might break your brain to learn about this past. It might infest you more. Do you want to look at these ancient murals, these ancient writings?
Just specifically Euclid, yeah?
Specifically Euclid. It's meaningless to the rest of them, but you know you can somehow understand it.
A walking dictionary. How much do you know about what we're going into?
Me? Is that
Nothing to you.
ironic?
No, yeah, you're the one who knew all about whatever these
Oh,
twins.
that's just because sometimes I have flashbacks to what my great-great-grandmammy knows.
Oh, you know what? People in the chat are trying to vote as whether you should look or not. So why
Will
don't
do.
we let them?
Let me vote. Okay.
What you're saying is Finn.
And then
is not
continue to belittle me because I deserve it.
I'm going to.
Can't lie.
Finn deserves it right now, for sure.
I'm not talking about you.
This would be the first time Finn just killed somebody, you know.
I didn't kill anyone today. I may or may not be responsible for the death of several illithids and beholders, but if anything, that's
frustrated about the beholder and took it out on one of your pets.
that's not what happened. I told you.
What happened?
No, Euclid looked like a weird miasma.
I didn't have control over my body. You're okay. You're fine. You jumped. You hurt your friend. Say sorry.
I did. At least twice. I'll say it a third time. I'm sorry.
More time.
Really am.
I forgive you.
I don't need your forgiveness, Penelope.
There you go.
I spent good earned magics.
I have seen the writing on the wall.
Okay.
I should have been
Penelope,
faster. I just
I'm
wanted to be
sorry
clever,
you
and I
had
wasn't.
to exert yourself as a result of my mistake.
You're forgiven.
You just do you
Wait.
not accept it now?
I do. It's fine.
Okay.
Look, she accepts it. Now, other things. Do you know what we're going into to fight?
Oh, yeah, they're called the
No.
Philandrum?
I understand. Do you understand the history of it, a way to stop it, possibly, how to avoid it, anything like that? Can you reach deep within your fire mind?
Wait, what is
Ral.
what am I reaching deep for?
What? For like what this creature is and how
Well,
we
there's
stop
two
it.
of them, they're twins, so that's why I got confused. Alright, there's not one. What?
Yeah. I
Okay,
guess- What? No, you weren't interrupting me. I just was saying, yeah, of course, I'm talking about the thing we're going downstairs to possibly
okay,
kill.
so what do you want to
Yeah.
know about them?
How to stop them, what we're up against directly, that sort of thing.
They're big like so if you took a hoop and you put a t-shirt on it and then you let it blow in the wind, that's what they look like, except a lot more teeth. And then they feed off of psychic energy. I told you that. And
Alright, you should go first. You think they wouldn't have bothered with you? Anyway,
We're fighting flying blinds.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
like behold.
All right.
I rub my hand across the thing and I'm like, it's not the first time I've looked into the abyss.
And the abyss looks back into
Of
you.
course.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my
You
darling.
learn all of this. The worm that waits always was designed to always created civilization in order to feed on it. But the terrible thing you learn as you rub your hands across this is that it was but a vanguard. There are great elder evils that lurk out there in the infinite abyss of space. And the worm that waits was only ever designed tens of thousands of years ago to break this world and feed on it, such that the eldest of evils could arrive someday in order to truly devour all sentient life. That is what it was waiting for, of course, for its master. That is what the worm waited for, and it was something you never knew. The knowledge of this pours into your soul and breaks it, but you feel with an even worse certainty that this time is soon. The worm that waits, what it waited for is soon. And when you look at Walker, you feel a deep and intense loathing for him for a moment.
All right, you will be back. So, what I thought was the worst thing that ever existed was just like, I don't know,
Prologue?
a what?
Like a lieutenant?
No.
What?
Like,
I was gonna say like a lieutenant, like a second Dark Lord. Like everyone thinks that that's the big bad, but actually there was a first Dark Lord like a really long time ago, and he was just a general, and then that first Dark Lord goes away, and then the second Dark Lord, everyone thinks that he's really bad, but it turns out there's a first.
okay.
I was
You've been listening to those bards again.
But okay.
Euclid,
Yeah.
the part of your brain has broken but expanded. You're reconnecting to your connection to the worm. I'm going to give you the first level Warlock of the Great Old Ones Awakened Mind ability.
Cool. Great. Awakened mind.
Telepathic connection with anybody within 30 feet of you.
Look at that.
Great. Awesome. Nothing's changed for us though, but so it was more like a mist, and what's coming is a storm, a monsoon. It's going to wash away everything, destroy it all. Whatever we do down there, it's not going to do much. I don't know if it will change anything.
What do you need?
What? Doesn't matter what I need. I'm nothing. I'm not even a worm. I'm dirt beneath it. I'm consumed by worms.
Well, that's part of who you are, but that's not.
I don't mean my physical being. I'm saying my metaphysical existence is meaningless at this point. I mean, with the oncoming slaughter of everything, of all meaning, all existence, I can't. How can you behold that?
I'm gonna put a paw on your shoulder. Now listen to me. What we are going to do is we are going to stay exactly where we are, okay? We are going to get through every single day, just like we've gotten through every other single day, okay? We'll get through this.
Sure.
If you need a little bit of what we halflings use to calm ourselves down, I've got a little bit of Yondalas delight.
That's right.
I think
I got a ton of mushroom in my.
Drugs right now. They don't need drugs right now.
No,
It is a drug. It is a drug. Okay.
Oh, so we're not doing it. Okay, never mind.
I mean, you?
No, yeah, we'll do it.
You got the order.
Do whatever you want. Like, get lit. It's the end of times, my guy.
Oh, it's-
Not the time or place, but you let me know.
Yeah, it's fine.
who
I'm
cares?
going to continue to read, to try to find out if stopping whatever's left of the worm stops the coming, the
Great.
onslaught.
The further murals are deeper in, and you can feel the weight of the psychic resonance of this place.
Oh, my worms are
Move it.
barking.
As you go in, the murals stop, and it feels as though the world is collapsing in itself for all of you. You see that the place has deeply disturbing angles that don't appear to be geometrically possible. And even and Euclid in particular finds himself overwhelmed by the horror of these angles. They feel anathema to Euclid in particular. Indeed, they are non-Euclidean. And I had to.
Yeah, it's good.
No, I was
It's
just-
good. It's good.
And you feel it. You feel the weight of it on you. And Euclid, you hear in your mind, what is this? A wayward worm soul out there. So few are left.
No one's allowed to do
Yes.
this anymore without my permission. You stop that.
We are not the worm that waits. We are the Feyrim. We are ancient things that fought against the worm that waits and now feed on its remnants. We are trapped here. You needn't fight us, but we will not let you get to our food source. You may release us, and you may go here unstopped, unfought.
Right. Huddle. Everyone, there is a voice in my head that is telling me to release it. And that if I do that, we can keep going downstairs and it'll be fine and they won't hurt us.
Negotiate your terms, because I might think that might end you if you're saying what you're saying.
Wait,
Like, it
did they
seems like
say
it-
who they were?
They said they were feeding on the worm that waits, so I assume.
They want to eat you.
No, no,
They know.
no, don't let them go. We
Wait, maybe this is something. Maybe this is like the Illithid and the Beholder. Maybe we release something that eats the worm because it'll hopefully eat its master as well.
But they're eating the worm?
They may be causing it to like more, like to grow the power of the worm because they're consuming the worms. The worm's still inside of them, so where they go, it just grows past them.
You have a connection to them, yes? Can you keep them on the line? Ask them more. Find out.
Okay. Sure. Hi. Hi. How's it going? How you been?
I grab Euclid's hand.
It's not
first.
working.
Oh.
I'm not hearing anything.
It's okay.
Hmm.
We're here. We're
Okay.
with you. We'll wait.
All right, then I'm gonna try to use my ability to reach out first with Awakened Mind to see if I can communicate with them.
Open it up, you feel a weird connection to Walker as the two of your psionics like flow over and mentally like tentacularly touch. And but then you reach out and it says, "Ah, yes.
Hey, how's it going?
Very well. You spoke to my twin and now you speak to me. Have you considered our offer?"
I've considered it. So have you considered you still fight the worm that waits, and now that you've consumed it, you may have taken on the power of the worm that waits? You know what I'm saying?
Consumed many sentients, and though we take their power, we do not take their personalities.
Well, have you read any of these, like stone cuneiform bricks up here? Or have you ever read them? Do you know what that?
You don't need to read them. We know.
Great. Well, do you want that to happen or no?
Such things will not bother us if we are not bound here. We will go to another world. There are ever so many worlds.
Right. If I'm going to release you, you know that I am going to live in this world afterward, right? So I guess I have to make a deal with you then, right?
Yes, we will happily plane shift you to somewhere else.
No.
Nothing survives the coming of Atropos.
Atropos. A strangely Greek name, I did not expect that. But Atropos. Right.
Atropos.
Atropos. Right. So, what if we could stop him from coming? It's probably an it. Let's just call it an it. Tropos.
Stop it. It is death. It is entropy. It is nothingness.
Oh, that's much more passive than I thought it was going to be.
Oh no, it's quite active.
Damn it. Right.
It will devour all life.
Is it already here then, if it's entropy?
You would know if it were here. A second moon would have already come.
Right. Okay.
Release us, and we will bring you and any others that you would like to another plane. Or simply release us so you do not need to face two Feyrim at the height of their power.
Alright, or I could just leave you here and walk away. Either way, but
You will not do such a thing. You have come too far to destroy that which lurks here.
Man, my whole life is run away from things. I could turn and tail and run right now, so I think you have to give me a better offer than just, I'll move you around and that's it. Oh, I won't kill you if you fight me. Great, thanks.
Which of you has the lowest wisdom save? That is not Euclid.
Definitely probably one of the higher ones.
Yeah, I know. It's almost certainly not Penny. It's Finn.
My wisdom is 12. It's +1.
Okay, I've got a 0. Yeah.
Great. Finn, make a wisdom save for me.
Goal? DC?
Looking at it, I just had it up. And I
I
walked
got a
away.
10.
So that's
I
a
fail.
fail. DC is 17. Finn begins to walk towards the inner part.
For fuck's sake, I grab him by the back of his scarf.
You don't have to. I'm still holding on to your hand.
Oh, perfect. I just hold on tighter to your hand.
So you grab onto his hand,
Mhm.
and he looks at you. And if you would repeat after me, let me go. I seek out my destiny.
Let me go. I seek my destiny.
Okay, Brain Kitty, you have the ability to, like, do stuff with auras, right? Can you, like, do, like, a psychic
Yeah,
thing?
let's do.
We could do it together. Use my mind as, like, a conduit and just fucking reflect it off these motherfuckers.
Just all right. Yeah, let's try it. I'm gonna hold that crystal. Let's see if I can. I don't know, psychic thing it. I don't know.
When you try to connect deeper to psychic energy here, it is vastly terrible and painful.
Oh,
Let this energy into your brain. You're going. So we're gonna give this to the audience because if we're gonna have this scene happen, it's got to start soon. So let's do it to the audience. Let's should they make a deal with or confront the Feyrim? And I'm gonna spell Feyrim in the chat, and I'm also gonna you haven't seen them yet, so I won't put the picture in just yet.
Phaerimn.
I can't talk to them. I have to be able to see them.
FPS is, so I'm glad I am evoking something that is a positive memory. What is FES?
Fire Emblem something?
Also Persona 3 apparently, which is another thing I don't know.
Oh, I know. It's okay.
I was like, okay. Deal or no deal?
There we are. Yours is better. Mine was. You'll see.
We evoke that in every.
Right. Use
Man, when I show you what their kissers look like, you're gonna be like, oh no, that's all.
They're disgusting.
I assume. Oh.
Like a bunch of young children who don't know how to flush after they've had a shite.
Oh, disgusting!
Disgusting!
You're disgusted. I actually save that and use it sometimes for my dialect. I use so many TikToks for that.
What is the artist that they're about to do?
Yeah.
Lloyd? Is that it? Cher Lloyd?
It was something weird like that.
We're gonna sing something by Cher Lloyd because we love Cher Lloyd.
All right. This is a much less
Enthusiastic choice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because
It doesn't involve fucking, John. That's
yeah,
why.
there's zero sex in it.
It turns
so-
out we should really just be doing romance. It should just be a romance D&D.
I love it.
Sure. We could just make it like fully R-rated, like pornographic. Would that?
No,
whatever?
I think that's too far.
Oh.
I think I was thinking more
I want
Huntory
like a
boyfriend.
nice, like dream daddy dating
Yeah.
sim.
Gentle
Stop.
kisses. Or even, we can go as far as Monster Prom if you wanted, but
I have divination, chat. Just as an aside for all of you, I have divination.
All right.
alright,
Thank
It
you.
looks pretty clear that
The
we're
Alexandrian
going to be
Empire.
fighting some kissing,
cool.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right in the kisser.
Yeah.
All right. To the moon. To the second moon. Sorry.
Wham, bow. Hit the second
Right.
moon. Nice.
So, you are going to fight them.
Alright. Now you listen here, you little shits. I will not have someone bleeding about this entire world until it ends. Not like you. I've dealt with things like you before. I watched my god die. I can watch some fucking lamprey stuck to its corpse wither away. You've got nothing. You think when I get down there to that corpse, I couldn't take you? I'm already tapped in, my friend. I'm already a part of it. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna eat your fucking lunch, children.
While you're saying this, I would like you to make an opposed athletics check.
Sure. Sure.
Am I? Oh wait for John.
Dominate person.
Am I still not fully in control of my faculties?
You're still not at all in control of your faculties. You're being piloted like a puppet.
Oh, goodness.
Knock you out.
So am I the one who should be making athletics then?
It's your physical body.
So okay, great. Oh, that was a good roll.
Damn it. Subvert reality. I'm making you roll again.
Really?
Yeah.
You should. I got a 21.
Yeah.
18?
Fuck, didn't matter. Alright, well, you can make me do a wild magic search whenever you want, John.
Weapon spell. So Finn tears himself from your arms and runs into the darkness.
Oh shit.
Full Tom Cruise.
Oh look, he's
Just
already
as short too.
Look, he's already coming for you. You think he can't control his mind? As well.
His mind is weak and he is ours, and if nothing else, we will feed on his essence until there is nothing left.
Oh, God. Can't I run and stop then? Just, like, hold him down.
Can I cast sleep on
Already
him?
passed into the next room. You could try to catch him.
How is the lighting here?
Dim.
Awesome. I'm actually going to double my speed and use
Every
my.
light you brought with you. pitch black, except for any light you brought with you.
Awesome. I'm gonna use Step of Night, so I'm gonna be able to actually catch up to him, and I'm gonna try to cast Sleep.
I got short halfling legs too. So
Like,
even
you're
if
not-
I'm dashing, that's only 50 feet.
Yeah, so I double, so it's 60 feet.
You're not outrunning me.
No. I'm not outrunning anyone.
Mhm.
Ever.
I'm going to look at the runes in the walls that I was going to look at in the first place and see if I can find them.
John, did I roll? Have you rolled for can Finn roll for that? Okay.
Once you teleport to Finn, who's in the next room,
Mhm.
you're right next to the door.
Okay.
You see a circle of white runes glowing. In this room, there is light. And inside the circle are two horrible tubular monstrosities with 4 arms at each of the compass points of the tube's circle. They become a cone, and the opening of the mouth is filled with terrible spiky teeth. I've put a picture in the chat of the Faerun. They're horrible.
It's just
Right
seeing
outside
enemies.
of the circle, and you are clearly within the realm of their influence. You don't yet have. You can cast Sleep as part of your action if you want. Finn, you get another Wisdom save to try to escape. DC 17.
I don't want to waste a slot if it can help later.
Can I use my 1-a-day reroll?
Yes.
Wait. It was worse.
Oh.
I fit.
Okay.
Finn, you remain mind controlled. Everybody, roll initiative.
Okay.
You're going in dice jail. You know what? I know why that die has been failing me. It's because McClunky got it for me. McClunky isn't here. So
Oh no! That's it.
fine.
All right, I gotta find you.
I
better.
got
Sorry,
a
Jessica.
20.
20.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a 19.
I got a 16,
For
which
you,
works for my class, but not for my brass.
14.
Oh, incidentally, the Faerun we're using today are from Esmeralda's. What is the full title of this? One of the top DMs guild, Esmeralda's Encyclopedia of Evil. They're a classic Dungeons and Dragons monster, but I'm specifically using the stat block from that book. It's pretty great, and you should check it out in the DMs guild. Who had an 8? Oh, 8 was the Faerun.
Yeah, that's not us.
Mm-hmm.
None of us.
I'm pretty sure the slowest of the 4 of us is me with a 14.
14 for Finn, and I missed Pennies as well.
And he's 16, which actually makes narrative, it's narratively congruent since I'm so close to the door.
Yeah, I love it. So Finn is within the realm of their circle at this point, and so he is inside, and if not saved, they will feast on him and he will die. At this point, you need to fight them. So Walker, you're first. You are, all of you, because it's right on the other side of this door, are within 30 feet of the Faerun.
Okay, doke. So, and it knows that I'm there. I can't just hide.
Oh, you
Alright.
can hide, but they know you're there. Yeah, they can feel you.
Yes. So, but yeah, so they don't use eyes, so there's no reason to
Right,
hide
well,
because
they're
they
like
can
30
just
years
feel
old
me.
at this point, the Faerun are. I think that counts as classic. They're in the fiend form. Anyway, sorry. What were you saying, Walker?
But I was like, so they don't have eyes, so I can't hide from them.
You
Correct.
can avoid their attention. You can sneak.
All right. Well, I can use my. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide first,
Great. Difficulty is 15.
and I am going to use that one today reroll as well because I rolled a 1. It was not going to work for me. All right, so that's a 22. That is much better. So, and there are 2 of them. Which are they? Is one closer to Finn?
Sorry? Yes, one's closer. There's one that is clearly concentrating on mind controlling Finn.
One that's okay.
Oh, incidentally, one of these would be a reasonable challenge, and there are 2 of them. because
Cool.
the default is doubled.
Nice. Thanks for that.
No, thank you, Zeke, producer, created
For being
that.
clever. You're right. Too clever by half. As the
Okay,
saying goes.
so I'm going to. How big is the room that they are in?
Maybe we'll say it's very small, and I neglected to mention that there's a pulsing heart in the
What?
center of it.
What the hell?
Pulsing, horrifying heart of an ancient worm monster.
Is that the food source?
Yes.
Mhm.
Let's say the room is a 60-foot diameter, 30-foot radius circle.
All right. Well, I am going to move into the room opposite of them,
Great.
and I'm going to Deku smash my fingernail at the one that I can see is controlling Finn.
Great. First of all, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Oh, let's see.
You seem angry, right?
You would think, but I'm more anxious. This is a big deal.
Great. Your claws are blue, tinged with quivering lines of green.
Blue and green.
Anxious claws. All right, roll your attack roll with advantage. Armor class is 11.
Wow.
They're big, squamous tubes. They're easy to hit.
And I did hit them, that is. So let's see. That's going to be... when you see a bunch of big numbers and you're like, I'm gonna have to add. And then... That is 29 points of damage.
29. The room is at 91 remaining health. The claw pierces through and slices through some of its tube, releasing a putrid pink blood with the consistency of molasses. There's a psychic scream that reverberates from around the room, and the creature is so shocked that it drops control of Finn. It failed its concentration save.
Nice.
All right, Euclid.
Nice black. Great. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try to cast Blight on one of them, the one that just got hit. And I want to, which seems bad.
Oh, you can do a wild magic surge after the spell is cast. Just remember that.
Yes, absolutely. I want to see if I can tap into the Eldritch Magic. The worm that waits.
Sure. Absolutely. You fill yourself with the eldritch energy of this place, and as you watch 3 of your fingers lose their joints and just become tentacles, your fingernails slop off and they begin to squirm somewhat against your will. But we're going to get damage in the saving throw, and it's going to do max damage.
Wonderful. What is it?
They're going to pass because I got a 20 and a 16 on the dice.
Really?
Or maybe not. What's the difference? You only have a +2 con.
Oh,
18?
yeah, 18 is a save, I think. Yeah.
Oh, so they still save. But they're going to take, it would have been 8 times 8 is 64. So they take it takes 32 and is at 59 remaining health.
That was a
Blight...
waste of my fingers, John.
No, but Blight is the range of 30 feet, isn't it?
No, Blight is a single target.
What?
Oh.
Isn't
Let
it?
me check. Blight, range of 30 feet. You're right, I probably couldn't make it.
The range is 30 feet, but not,
Effect.
Journey's moisture. A target. Yeah.
yeah, it's single target.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made a trap where I bent the rolls and made it a radius.
You just did Circle of Death, which is a 6th level spell, which is exactly the same, except it's a radius.
Oh. Cool, yeah.
That was a waste of
If any of
fingers.
my Tuesday players are watching, it was Circle of Death, it wasn't Blight.
All right. So that was Euclid. You don't have a bonus action, do you?
I'm going to shake my hand desperately to try to turn it back into human. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Doesn't. Wild Surge.
Great. That's D100. Here goes my shit. All right. 48.
Yeah, I always need to bring this up.
I have it.
Got
let me
it.
see. Yeah. 48 is. Nope, wrong one. There it is. Your eye and hair color switch. Cool. My hair color is like multicolored pink, blue, crazy shit. So, and I think my eyes were blue. So my hair's just blue now. My eyes are like fucking wild. Cool, I'll take it.
Roll.
Not the wildest thing about your physicality. Right. Right now, now that you got 3 tentacles in your left hand, incidentally, it's your index, the 3 center fingers.
Okay.
All right, Penny.
Penny's just gonna go straight with inflict wounds.
Great. So you run into the circle, you call upon the wrath of the Raven Queen, and it fills your hands with necrotic energy, and you grasp at one of the horrifying tubes.
17.
Great, that's a hit. What level?
Oh, you know, I was doubting that. Let's that's gonna be 1, but you made me question that. I could do it higher.
Go higher.
I'm okay. No,
Go hard to go home.
I could do higher. Okay, let's do higher. No, we're not going higher.
Okay, 1. Just a 1. All right.
3d10. How much was it?
It was 17.
17. It's at 42 remaining health as the Raven Queen's shadows tear into it and rot away some of it, causing more sludgy blood to ooze out. All right, Finn, you have your brain back.
Thank God.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I am going to first things first cast a 3rd level magic missile on the Faerun we've been hitting.
Great.
Okay, so that's 10 for my first 3. I only have 3d4. 13, 18.
That hits. Oh no, 80 damage is a magic missile. I'm sorry.
Because it's a magic missile. And then I'm going to run up, bonus action, use my use 2 sorcery points to quicken spell the Adventurer's Guide to Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide version of Green Flame Blade, which allows me to meta magic this spell, and Green Flame Blade.
Great. Green fire pulses through you. It is resistant to fire, so if you could give me the fire damage halved, but your
I will.
Damage
I will. That is, however, a 24 to hit.
24 to hit hits. AC 11.
Oh. Okay, great.
They're gross, but their thin skin is easy to pierce.
Okay, so slashing is 9, and the halved fire is 6.
It's at 9 remaining health, burning lightly, sliced, but still somewhat alive. You see little, from the slice that you've cut into it, fish-like eggs begin to dribble out of it from near its stinger.
Disgusting.
All right. So, I went to look up blight and went away from my stat block. All right. So, the first one gestures with its stinger and draws static electricity from in and around the room, and then it lets loose a blast of blue-black lightning that sizzles into each of you. This is chain lightning, DC 17, dex saves for everyone, please.
Okay, that's like a dex save. Don't mind if I do.
Okay. Hit me with, wait, DC 17? Oh, thank God. It's a 13 plus 4.
Penny failed.
All right.
Unless anyone in chat would like to give Penny advantage.
Oh, sure. Hold on.
I got points. I got you.
I got points.
No, that's cheating.
That's metagaming.
Yeah, that's lame.
All right.
I agree.
Chain lightning is going to do 45 damage. If you
Oh. Hold up.
Ask and you shall receive. If you build it, they will come.
Yep. It's
be
45
ethical
if you
and
fail,
probably next
22 if you pass.
And I'm going to use evasion, so I take 0.
That's correct. The other
Love
one slides through the air towards you, Walker. And its stinger catches horrifying flame, and it attempts to set you afire. Could you make another dexterity save for me, Walker? DC 17.
That is another 18.
Great. You completely avoid the flaming attack. It would have dealt a bunch of damage and set you on fire, and it made you horribly burn often.
Oh.
But good news, it didn't happen. All right. That's the 2 Fey Rim. Walker. They can use reactions now.
Let's see. Let's point to the first one who is down. It's at like 9, right?
There's one that's at 9, yes.
I'm going to psychically communicate with it and say, you could either die or you can help defend this place against whatever the worm waited for.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Whatever it was waiting for.
That is a 20, a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right. If you destroy that which is here, we starve, it says.
We're still destroying this, eh? That will then die.
But if you release us, perhaps we can give you some aid, but we will not stay here for the coming of Atropos that is worse than death.
Aid?
It's trapped in a circle. If you all get out of the circle, it can't fucking hit you. It might hit you with its mind, but it can't, like... They got the stinger. The stinger's the bad thing.
So I can incapacitate this, is what you're saying?
So I was throwing out. Sorry.
Yeah. I am going to incapacitate.
Great.
Or at least
Sorry,
try
that was me being distracted, so sorry.
by throwing out a dagger, is what it's called. Psychic dagger is what they're actually called. That is, what is up with that? 14 to hit.
All right, that hits. You don't even need to roll. You're going to do 9 damage.
Yeah.
The first of the Fey Rim falls into horrible, oozing pieces, eggs spilling everywhere.
This is a spicy psychic dagger. Bad for the digestion.
Indeed. They don't eat psychic damage, unfortunately. They do feed on psychic energy, but they don't eat psychic. They don't absorb psychic damage. I thought about it, but I'm using the stat block from this, and I like it. All right. But it can react to being attacked. It's going to hellish rebuke you at 5th level. Can you make another dex save, DC 17? I know this is your day for this.
Oh, God.
All the dex saves.
Walker, dex save. Walker, Texas, dex save. That's 19.
You're
pretty
fine.
Sure Walker, Texas Rogue.
Walker, Texas.
I mean, you're not a ranger, are you?
Oh, you're right.
Walker dex save rogue. That's what it is.
Walker, dex save.
Rogue. All right. So, great. That brings us to Euclid.
Great. There's only one up currently, right?
Only one up currently, though it is at its 120 health.
Great. Well then, Great. I doubt. Hold on. I should have thought about this beforehand, but I was balancing music, which is my problem. And I was not paying attention to my job, which is both of these things. I'm going to cast. Just fuck it. I'll do Blight again. Let's do it.
Oh, we should roll. Nope, it doesn't go off. All right, it's going to make it save, and it fails.
Great.
Are you calling on the energy of the worm?
Nope. Lost three fingers last time. Not gonna do it again. Gotta figure out how to fix those fingers before I can do that again. But roll 8d8. Cool. Wonderful.
Wait, is Jared Padalecki gonna be the new Walker Texas Ranger?
Oh, you didn't see that?
Chad is telling me. I don't care because Jensen Ackles is Soldier Boy in season 3 of The Boys, which is showrun by Kripke. I will talk about it in a better venue.
Hit me
up on the Discord.
Sorry.
I don't know.
The look I was giving was not like. How dare you get off topic? I was just being like, how dare you like Supernatural?
I was
sorry.
like, we
I
both learned
don't
something
like
today.
it does, but I love The Boys.
I like the first season of Supernatural. Anyway, 42 damage.
42. It's at 80. 78 remaining health.
How much lunch you got? I'm gonna eat it all.
4 death energy radiates from your hands, and it says, That is what is coming. You channel its energy in your brain.
Yeah, I channel. What are you footing? Get out of here. I channel delirium, please.
All right. Penny,
Can I expend my reaction to say something?
you can always say something. I can't stop you from saying things, Carter. So please.
I mean, well, no, but like, you can't stop Carter. But Finn, there's a time limit. Every round is 6 seconds. I just wanted to say,
Please say something.
Finn doesn't have questions. Finn wants to say, well, everyone get away from it.
Cool. I'm very far away. That's fine.
I know
Thank
you are. I know you are. That was more for Penelope.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Penelope,
Myself.
That being said,
Penelope's going to actually use the first part of it as dash, and then the second part of casting spell. And spell is actually going to end up being the very, very most favorite of our dearly beloved and dearly departed Guinevere Gropehart, and that is going to be Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, sure. Constitution save, right? It fails.
Pretty sure that's just Vic's favorite spell at this point.
I love it. It's great choices. Honestly, give me a spell that is more me than Moonbeam.
I can't.
Can't.
It's Charm Person.
Oh, you.
I haven't played a flirty character this entire time, and
No,
I'm
I was-
proud of myself.
I was pulling on my southern heritage of saying the nicest possible thing I could think of.
You're naturally charming, is what I'm saying.
Sure. Hush, darling. Hush up.
Take a sip of my mint julep.
I
It's my
love it.
It's all
favorite
about
thing.
probability when it comes to the D10s, man.
Yeah, dude. What'd you get?
Oh, I got 26.
All right.
All
It
right,
could be better.
it's at 52 remaining health as it burns in the moonlight.
I have a quick question about distance and where everyone is at the moment.
Yep, you're currently adjacent to it because you inflicted wounds.
Yes, but I used my movement and then spell. Like I explicitly jumped back and then
Great.
cast.
For Moonbeam, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then nobody's next to this one.
Okay.
Cool. Great.
Finn,
Again.
again.
How did you beat John to it?
I stopped doing it because I felt like it was lame.
No, it is at this
that
point.
die. You can use that die. McClunky's here.
I can McClunky. This was doing me very well, and then it started betraying me, and I said that it was because you weren't here. So I will roll this because you are here. Well, so I will run away, And then I will, first things first, I'm going to cast a Sickening Radiance, which will not technically take effect until...
When you cast that spell, it's been watching you in particular as the sorcerer. It's going to use its psionic energy to crush the magic. It's going to cast a counterspell. I'm going to see if it can figure out what level the spell is. It did, so it's going to cast it at 4th level and counter Sickening Radiance.
That's my somatic component for Firebolt.
Now, wait a second. You could use your reaction to counter its counterspell.
You could.
I could.
Now that's thinking like a blue.
And
player.
I do.
Oh, I
Great.
love magic. This is blue. We just negate. Come on, I love it.
Negate.
Cast it at 4th level and have it automatically succeed, or you can roll a charisma check, DC 14, and cast it at 3rd level.
I can't cast it at 4th level because I only have one 4th level spell slot. What's the DC I have to hit?
14, and all you're adding is your charisma. No proficiency.
Well, that is an 11 plus 4, 15.
Great. So it goes out to psionically crush your spell by casting counterspell. You respond with the draconic energy, and there's this moment of the pressing.
That's what it was. It came straight out the middle finger. I love it.
That would be the somatic component.
That is the somatic component of counterspell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Direct noob. That's what the verbal component is.
Sickening Radiance goes off at the beginning of its turn, which is now. Constitution.
No, it's not because I spent 2 sorcery points to cast Firebolt on it.
Great. AC 11. It will.
Great. That's a 23 to hit.
Great.
I need D10s. 2 of them, exactly. That is 7 plus 4 because it's fire, which is 11, so 5.
5. All right. It's at 47.
Great.
It is going to
Move?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save, that's right. It gets a 9. I bet that's a fail.
Oh, that's a total fail. So, let me make sure that I am not adding anything or leaving anything off. Sickening Radiance.
Also be mindful of the area in which the moonbeam is gone.
Well, that's so those work in tandem because they're
Yes,
both
they do.
radiant damage.
Yes,
so it's
they
going to take 4d10 radiant, and,
then
it gains
D10 if it's still in the same range of the moonbeam where it's focused.
I mean, it is as large as a
It's going to fill
a
most of it.
fireball. It's a 30-foot radius.
Yeah. Which
Sickening
means it
Radiance.
fills the whole room.
Oh.
That's 20 radiant damage, just below average, and it has a level of exhaustion.
Radiant damage.
27.
I love it.
So
Love it.
Love the light.
it's going to move out of the it can't, you guys are standing in the doorway.
Mhm.
It's move outside the moonbeam, but it can't move outside the Sickening Radiance. It's going to shoot a lightning bolt upcast to 4th level, targeting upcast to 5th level, and it's going to hit everybody but Walker, because you're all in the doorway. In order for you to target,
That was really nice to hear, though, John, that we're all in the doorway and I'm a cleric.
Okay, great. Yeah, okay.
All right, sure.
target it. If you wanted to target it and not be in the Sickening Radiance, that's where you'd have to be.
That is true because it takes up the entire room. You said
Right.
it was a 30-foot radius room.
I did.
Well,
I guess you could have targeted it in the back.
So I'm in there.
I mean, I because it is trapped in a smaller circle, right?
It's in the room. It's trapped inside the room.
oh, there was a
Oh.
circle within the room. I was also confused by that.
I thought it was a circle within the room. If it's not that and it can move anywhere within the room,
Yes.
then I kill it with holy fire, and so I yelled, "Get out!"
Yeah, exactly.
That's not my fault.
Thank you, Roger Twee. Eat your lightning.
I will. What's the DC?
Dex saves DC 17. Damage is 7 is 34.
plus 0.
Well, I got a 12 plus 4, folks. 34 knocks me out.
Woo!
He's away.
Just by 5, too.
Got a straight
Ugh.
17.
He takes 17.
Nice.
Finally.
I'm fine.
Well,
And how did Gwen?
17.
How did Penny do?
Wait, what was that again?
DC 17 deck save, 34 or 17 lightning damage.
Sorry. Deck save. Oh, what was it? What was that? What was that save again?
DC 17 deck save.
I passed.
Lovely. You take 17 lightning damage. All right.
Cat scratch, everybody.
and a hydrate. I paid good bits for that.
Everyone take a look at those. I just want to make sure everyone knows that I need to
When's your
sew.
birthday? Can I just buy you a new sweater?
I mean, I just gotta November. I just gotta sew it. That's it. I just gotta sew it.
I missed
problem.
your birthday. I'm just gonna buy you a sweater. I'm gonna buy you a sweater because you need one. For no reason.
Walker.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, so here's the thing. I am in the room, so I'm gonna roll this.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
DC.
That's like a shit.
Is 17.
Oh my.
I'm a powerful sorcerer. Do not. Wait! No, I'm unconscious, so I've dropped concentration.
Unconscious.
Oh, that's
You're
even
fine.
better. Thanks, because I was a 14. I did not.
I have to go, so it's okay.
Well, McClunky still gave you inspiration,
wait.
so you can hold on to that for later.
I can hold on. Thank you, McClunky.
That was a 4th level spell slot.
Woo-hoo-hoo. So I am. Let's see. We've got one unconscious, and this one is at. What's it called? How much is this? What is it at?
27.
27. All right. I'm going to erase my presence once more, concentrating on my psychic energy and pulling it closer and closer to my body until I am well hidden. Hopefully. What is the hiding DC?
15.
I'm going to use that inspiration that McClunky just gave me because
Hey.
I rolled a 1. Thank you! Thank you!
Wow.
Okay, and that is a 23, so that works.
So you didn't know where you are?
Doesn't know where I am. I'm gonna concentrate all of my might on this one single point in my finger. Concentrate on the feelings that I want to feel, and they are feelings of determination, feelings of fire and passion, and feelings of having to save the world after this is over again. So a little of exhaustion, just a level of exhaustion. And I'm gonna thump it.
So
And that is going to be.
multicolored negative rainbow claw.
So you understand.
Reds of anger, the blue-green tinges of anxiety, a little splash of purple stress.
I am all of my emotions culminated into one, and I am a beautiful mess. And I'm gonna thump, and that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
AC is 11, easy hit.
What? And that is going to be. Let's see, 11. 22. 21 damage. God damn it.
One, it's at 6 remaining health.
Wonderful.
I really wanted that to
Life.
die.
Okay, it's my turn, right?
Sure is.
Wonderful. Look at it and be like, I gave you an option. I gave you a chance to live. You decided this. You want to eat my dad? Well, no, after you pass. You're not the last one to be
weirdly.
consumed.
You get attached to something that you didn't like.
Look, it's still my dad. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Not gonna yuck your yum.
Okay, now you're yucking my speech. You really ruined the moment on this one. I was being real dark and like intimidating and just fuck it. Alright, and I just like shoot blight at it. It's
It's got 6 health, and it fails its save.
cool. It was 40 damage, so.
Away into nothingness, and the beating heart of the worm that waits lies there, continuing to beat, and you feel its energy. This is one of the last connections that the worm that waits has to this world. When you destroy it, you might be able to find the you might then be able to find the others and rid yourself of its energy forever.
Cool. Go ahead. You can say what you need to say.
I feel like if I hit it really hard or like softly, we can figure out if it would fuck you up. I'm like really worried that if we hurt it, we'll kill you.
No, I think I'm fine with whatever happens with it, whether it does or not.
I'm personally already attached to you because you're fun to make fun of. So like,
No. Thanks.
you.
Look. Alright, I've got this. Give me a minute. I'm going to go in there. We'll open up my bag. I'm going to pull out this knife that I had forever. And the closer I get to it, you notice, I showed it to you guys forever ago. I talked about it in like the second episode I existed. And it's like this weird eldritch sort of dagger. And on the hilt of it, there's like these, what before seemed like broken bits of string or something that were very strong and tight. But actually they're old worms that were writhing. And the closer I get, the more they writhe and the more they come to life. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to plunge it deep into the heart of the thing and tear it across.
Great. Putrid, undead blood of an ancient eldritch being pulses out arterially. So it is spraying all over this room, covering you, Euclid, and still the heart begins to beat.
God damn it. What you say? Sorry?
The heart continues to beat as it sprays this blood on you. You need to destroy it.
Wonderful. So you're saying if I go nuts in it with the knife, it's not gonna keep?
Oh no! You
Okay.
can go. Like what you've done so far, I got that
Wonderful.
you cut into it,
Wonderful.
right? Like,
I'm
you
making
need-
sure. Then I'm gonna. You see Euclid like taking out years of rage into a dark, deep, horrible scream. Like his whole life has been about like living up to this thing, and then this thing being terrible to him, and then dying. So he's destroying it. He's just tearing it apart while he's screaming, getting covered in like this horrible rot blood. Yeah.
Eventually, you tear all of it into pieces, and it ceases beating, revealing more of the mural. The first thing that you see is a giant skull-like moon hanging beside a representation of the moon that you live under now. And then underneath it, 2 figures engaged in desperate battle. One glowing brilliantly light, and the other fused in darkness. Where the light touches, it reflects off the moon, and there is a wasteland of death and skeletons and blight. The only signs of life are eclipsed in the shadow.
Cool. I'm going
No
to
one.
Eldritch Blast the fuck out of that tablet.
Great. The mural?
Yeah.
Great. You shatter the mural. The pieces of it shatter and skid everywhere, with one of the sections depicting the shadow being landing at Walker's feet. What's up, Finn?
So every time Euclid has taken an action, I've been rolling death saves. I got a 3, a 6, an 11, and a 16. Someone please bring me to fucking life.
I didn't know you were out still. I'm sorry.
I've been dead. I've been dying this whole time.
Oh, listen, there was
Okay, you were distracted.
There's
I don't know.
a dramatic
I'm rolling it.
moment, and
Wait, I should roll.
I did have an opportunity. And
I hired a cleric. I would have.
where the healing,
I don't
but
blame
really,
you,
really
Devren. This isn't your
spitefully,
fault.
like as spitefully as I can.
It's a 20.
And it's for
Good. All right,
everyone.
you're fine. You whiner. I'm gonna go up to you and slap your face. And be like, you fucking whiner. Wake up.
Which would deal 1 damage to me, wouldn't it?
Oh, shut
I
up.
just want to be clear that I would not have killed Finn this way.
I know. I like keeping myself entertained.
You didn't technically say you were.
None of those, all of those were voluntary death saves. Mandated.
Hey, Finn!
I understand that.
Hey Finn, spare the dying cantrip. Happy?
Oh, I love Spare the Dying because it prevents him from dying and shuts him up.
Oh, so great. Wonderful. Thanks.
It keeps him dead.
What one moment Euclid has had. The one episode.
Exactly. I was like, hey, I'm gonna let them have their moment, and then I'll resurrect their really obnoxious.
Looks like Carter failed 3 death saves.
Oh, that was a great Bruce Campbell, Carter. That was a great Bruce Campbell.
Anyway, sorry. I love you all.
Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled story we were telling.
Right.
Being dramatic.
Darren mute the dying. Yes. So, Walker, do you have any thoughts about everything you just saw?
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the blasted piece of depiction of whatever, and I'm assuming it's like a profile image, and I'm gonna turn this to the side, the same side, and make the same face as it, and I'm gonna be like, do you think this looks like me?
Nah, you're much cuter.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm also thinking that maybe I'm being lied to.
Maybe that could be your brother.
I feel like you guys aren't contributing to growth for Walker at the moment.
What do you mean? Like telling him the past 2 years of his life are a waste? I don't think that's true.
No, not at all.
I thought I was finally getting a hold of whatever the hell is happening to me, and now, I'm starting to understand how you feel, Euclid. And I'm also starting to feel the anger that you experienced just now.
Yeah.
And I do wonder how much that one knows about this current predicament. Because I remember I knocked out one of those things, I didn't kill it.
Oh. Great. Let's step outside the room before it wakes up. And also drag Finn slightly outside of the room. Alright. Let's just...
Yourself into this prison. Love you, Carter.
Carter, I have an exact, shirt that is that exact plaid. And,
We should be porch building dads on Homebrew.
we could be. One day.
Wear matching plaid.
Oh, I love it.
You leave
It's
the
a
room.
dream.
We've got 10 minutes left. I want to make
Yes,
sure this.
sorry.
This is killing the
I'm sorry. I hate to be.
No, you're absolutely right. Thank you for keeping us on track. I just wanted to talk about the fact that I also own that plaid.
I totally. I just.
It's
I'm
really
gonna-
weird. What are we? Alright, you're talking about the room. Look, Walker, there's been a lot of, when you deal with eldritch things, you deal with a lot of prophecies and things that were meant to be. People can see into the future and like they tell you exactly where you can do. And when I do this, my hand is like literally flopping like a fish because it's mostly tentacles at this point.
And I'm trying so desperately hard not to eat it. Don't worry, I'm trying so hard.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
But you can't read into this cuneiform bullshit.
It was there though. It was plain as day or night in this.
Saw a cat. You think they could draw the difference between two different cats? They're
I
racist as
saw-
much as anyone else.
2 cats, one eclipsed in golden light, the other shrouded in darkness. How am I supposed to take that? You've seen my brother.
I saw
That
2
horrible,
forms. I didn't
hideous,
mean 2 cats.
ugly brother of mine. That ugly thing.
Yes. Who has shown more darkness than you have ever had?
And you blasted it before, or else I did show you, but you saw how. What if that prophecy is true and my brother is responsible for the deaths of millions? What do I do then? Oh, me? I think that's what he's thinking of me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's all this interpretation of like stupid bullshit someone said 1,000 years ago. You didn't know what the fuck they were talking about in the first place. I got terminal wormy. You think someone 2,000 years ago said this person was going to destroy the heart of the worm that waits? They didn't. I can tell you that.
Are you less wormy now?
What?
Are you less wormy now than you were before?
John, am I?
No.
Okay, no. But
I don't know how much it stands up.
what?
I like the sentiment of what you're saying, but I feel like your hypothesis isn't as grounded.
Look, I'm going to fall apart at the seams until I tear apart the thing that used to give me power. That is my life. That's what I deal with forever and ever online.
That hasn't always been my life, though.
I understand.
This curse has followed me forever. It has been there since before I was born, and now there is something telling me that this has always been I've just always been a piece of the puzzle, and I refuse to be a piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. You were never a piece of the puzzle. Look at these walls. Am I on it? I don't think so.
Well, then where do you play in this puzzle?
Exactly. There is no fucking puzzle. It's a bunch of random shapes on a fucking wall. It doesn't tell anybody who they are. You're who you are. You make that decision.
So if
You
it's
know-
not him, it's his brother.
It doesn't. No. It's 2 shapes on a fucking wall. It could be me. I could be the dark one. I could be the bad boy, a bad sheep. I could put on a couple. I could make some fake cat ears, put them on my head. Maybe that's what I do in my final battle, my final days, and then suddenly we're like, oh, we didn't see that coming, right? It's all about dramatic irony. It doesn't actually tell us a fucking thing.
Well, here's the thing. Regardless of what it tells us, what it does tell us is that somebody is manipulating the situation. And while we are each our own people, we are easily susceptible to manipulation. I know I am.
I agree.
So, who is pulling these strings? You mentioned, I could hear an echo in your head when you said it the first time, this ancient evil. What was it?
Tropus.
I'm scrolling up.
Tropus.
Atropus.
Roll.
The Theros like god name.
It's a standard Dungeons and Dragons Eldritch evil.
I know, it's just so very Greek. I did not expect it.
This Atropus. If they were eating the worm that waits, then it is something that can be destroyed. Something about that. I have a feeling.
We can stop it coming. We're going to. I know that we will. But I don't think these walls tell the story of success. They tell the story of failure.
So they're like anxiety rocks.
Yeah, they're anxiety rocks.
Well, I'm amazing.
Or a how don't book.
There you go. That's a better way to think of it. When I do that, I use the wrong hand, and it's the floppy. It's the floppy finger that I point with. I'm sorry.
So let's figure out exactly where this is supposed to go wrong and then go right.
I need to get some gloves.
Wait, can you not fix that? Can you not?
I don't know. Hey, does anyone? What?
Are you trying to fix the stone?
No, this
So his floppy fish.
hand.
Oh, well, I was trying to fix this all a second ago, but then there was a whole thing.
That was a thing.
How are you gonna fix them? Some cleric spell. Some ooga booga.
No. I can't really do anything about it, but...
Alright, then I guess we should try to get up above ground and see what we can do from there.
Unfortunately, broken bits don't necessarily account for, like, ability to survive.
Oh, I'm gonna go back in the other room, and I'm going to grab onto a bit of the creature that's laying on the ground.
Still alive.
Yeah. Part of it that we've almost chopped off, and God,
Wait
Euclid's
a-
gross. I'm sorry, guys.
No, good on you. That's where I was going.
I'm gonna tear a bit off of it, and I'll wrap it around that knife that I had before, where the hilt was, where the worms are. And I'll be like, I remember you. Enjoy the rest of your time. Then I'm going to put my knife away in my bag, and then I'm gonna leave. Enjoy the years of starvation. Euclid's a very bad person, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's great. You know, that feels like exactly the place to end this episode. That's the
So
note
sorry.
episode out. I love that.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, no, Penny's got a thing. Penny's got a thing.
No,
of
one
course, of
thing.
course.
One thing.
Please.
Fourth level prayer of healing.
What do
What?
you got?
Fourth level prayer of healing.
Prayer of
Nice.
healing. Yay.
Sorry, I just had to get that out. Okay,
I love it. Let's figure out those hit points and then we'll end the session.
everyone gets 21.
21. Woo. Nice, thank you.
Oh my god.
I didn't get hit.
Penny this entire time is like, this is all dramatic, but like,
Should we help him?
You guys enjoyed my absence far too much.
I made you exist again.
Thank you.
Made sure you
Euclid,
didn't really die.
I'm very thankful.
Finn, for a small person, you are very loud. And for a second, I knew peace.
Forgot you were dead.
All right.
Doesn't mean I don't love you.
No,
Oh, okay.
I figured we were fine. We just needed a nap. You said you were tired before.
It's true.
I got hit by a lightning bolt and fell unconscious.
Yeah.
That's not nap time.
Buddy, you just clawed my back for a massive.
And
You
again.
exposed my goddamn spinal cord for a minute there.
Clid, you said that the last time I apologized was not the time to apologize. Now that I have nearly died and given and you know apparently created some peace through my absence.
I now accept it, and thank you so much. I love you, and I clap my hands to your face. You are a wonderful person. Thank you so much.
It was an accident. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I know. I understand now.
To be fair, I tried to do that initially, but like I wasn't trying to shut you up. Everyone else just took it that way.
I was not. I mean, I just was making a joke, dude.
No,
I mean,
it's okay.
like,
No,
just
it's
ribbing
fine.
you.
It's fine. Can we get? I want to see the sun.
All right, let's head back up, buddy.
You know, like I just need some sunlight. I'll be in a better mood.
All right. We'll do that. We'll do some sunlight next week. Thank you all for joining us on Dice, Drinks, and Drama.
Hi guys, it's me, Carter, or Finnegan, or Editor. Whatever you want to call me. First off, I want to thank you on behalf of the whole DDnD team. It means a lot to us that you're watching our content on YouTube. It's super cool. So please be sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell and all the other YouTube stuff that you're supposed to do. Second off, I do want to say, if you enjoyed this episode and you found yourself being like, oh man, that was cool, but I sure wish I could have been a part of that conversation and helped decide where the party should go, you can. You can watch us for free on Twitch every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We are simultaneously on the twitch.tv/Dice Drinks and Drama channel and the twitch.tv/DND channel. Wizards of the Coast is hosting us. It's awesome. So those links are down below, along with a whole bunch of other cool stuff that everyone on the team is making. Vic's got a module. Devren's got a podcast. I may have something eventually, and I'll put it down here, along with our Patreon. It's super cool. There's a couple tiers, lots of exclusive content, and yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.